In the final lessons of this week, as we focused on technology systems, we're going to talk about CRMs. It's important to understand the lens that we are discussing this about. We are not talking about managing new accounts or landing new leads or fostering opportunities. We are talking about your existing accounts. You can continue to use the CRM as your system of record for new leads, opportunities, and deals, as well as upsells and recurring revenue. But the day-to-day management of the customer actually manifests itself in your project management system and other operational systems of record, the ones that you use to deliver your work. It's important to have a holistic picture of your account management. For a few companies, that lives in the CRM, but for most companies, it is spread across those operational systems. However, your particular situation is structured. See if you can reduce the discrepancy between systems and break down the silos between departments. And you can start to solve some of that by links. Linking back and forth between your systems. If you write a status update and you share it with the customer via email, and you share it with the company via Slack with a link to the knowledge base, to close the gap between those systems and the CRM, you can add a note with the link to the status update in the CRM. Building those links between your systems reduces friction and reduces search time and is critical to building context. To that end, integrations can really help facilitate the cross-linking between systems. The most important information from the CRM will be around sales, and you will pull that information and bundle into the reports that you'll end up living in your project and knowledge management infrastructure through those operational processes. But the linking is critically important, as we discussed in the knowledge base section and as we discussed with Wikipedia. That linking becomes what allows and facilitates your different departments to work together. It breaks down silos. I want to clarify why I think the CRM is the least important system for account management and account growth. It's the least important because the CRM is the system of record for landing accounts. Most people think of the account conversations as living in the CRM. But what I've seen in most organizations is not everyone has access to the CRM. The sales team has access to it. The marketing team has access to it. But a lot of other individuals and most of the other departments don't have access to the CRM. And that's why it's not the most important for account growth. Use the system and tools that make sense for you to help you grow your business by landing new accounts and to grow your opportunities and to grow your pipelines. Use whatever CRM system helps you do that, but then be very cognizant of the information of where you're placing your information for your existing accounts. The goal is that everyone and every department can see the information that they need to see, and you can use that information to help you drive new insights and grow those accounts. To that end, if you are looking for a CRM system, these are the systems that I've seen used in my own companies or companies that I've consulted with relatively successfully. HubSpot and Salesforce are the defaults for most organizations. If you're an agency or service provider, you might have heard of Go High Level. A lot of the SaaS companies wouldn't have heard about it. I found it to be effective as well. I've seen some people try to do it the easy way with Pipedrive, and it's worked fairly well in their particular circumstances. Lastly, I've also had a couple of customers and clients that have built their own mini CRMs with Airtable and Notion and other tools. I don't recommend that. I would tend to focus towards HubSpot or Salesforce for the ease and quantity of integrations that they support. Then, if you're on the service side, if you're looking for a more holistic CRM, Go High Level can be very, very good for client acquisition. But keep in mind, from a growth perspective, your CRM is actually potentially what's holding you back from growing your existing accounts because it's very, very focused on new client and new opportunity acquisition. To that end, that concludes this lesson and this week's focus on the technology systems necessary for account growth. Thank you, and have a nice day.